What up? How is it going, chat? When do you think the Nuzlocke is going to be done? Soon. Soon. Chat, speaking of answering questions, which I just did for Tempest, today we are going to be doing an AMA in chat. I will answer any question you ask me with one catch. We're going to flip a coin for every single question. If heads, I answer it. If tails, you can go f yourself. Are you ready for the first question? Are you ready? I'm going to take the first question I see. Stanz Jr., yes or no? Heads, I answer. Tails, I don't. Tails. Lick my butt. All right, next question. How tall are you and why are you 5'4"? Flip a coin. I am 6'1". I am not 5'4". How was your anniversary celebration? It was fantastic. It was really nice. I think both of us were worried about doing something even as secluded as a cabin in the woods during COVID, but we had a great time. There was snow on the ground, but it didn't snow on us. We had some food delivered, or we picked up some food. We had some great wine. There was a hot tub outside, so it was like 20 degrees outside, but we were in the tub. It was all around amazing. We rode a horse. Do you work out, and if so, how often? You'll never fucking know. Stanz, what's the weirdest game you've ever played? Like I would tell you that. Are you kidding me? Will you ever play Vermintide 2? Wouldn't you like to know? Thoughts on the save melee situation? Can't tell you. I can't tell you. What is your answer to the trolley problem? Kill the least amount of people. So a few months ago on stream, we actually did this website that would do the trolley problem, but with self-driving cars, where they would change it out, right? They would like say, hey, instead of just one person here, 3 here, but you have to move the track, it was like, okay, there's one baby here and one old person here and different things. I would almost always preserve most life, right? I would rather save 3 old people than 1 baby. Favorite TV show right now? My favorite TV show right now that is still running is probably Succession. I really, really like Succession. So because COVID hit, there has not been a new season, but damn, that show is so good. I might actually watch it again. Have you ever seen Lost? And if so, what do you think? Yeah, I have watched Lost. In fact, Lost was one of the first television shows I got into as I wasn't a kid, like as a teen. And I used to watch it with my mom, and it was actually something really cool that we did together. Like I enjoyed it. We would watch the new episodes. I liked Lost. It kind of opened up the world of possibilities to like long form episodic television that theoretically is good. I'm not saying Lost was good, but it definitely opened my mind. Stanz, is it bad that I broke up with my girlfriend because she didn't call me her little pog champ? Probably, but I'd like more information. Did you tell her how important it was? And she just said, no, it makes me feel too uncomfortable. And then a breakup is probably natural. Thoughts on UBI? I think it is in inevitability. Actually, I don't think it's an inevitability. I think it is in the divergence. There are only 2 things that can happen. The capitalist, the bourgeois, continuing to widen the gap in how much money they have versus the average human being, or a world where we do get UBI. And so I think that in a world, the world I want to live in is the world where we get UBI. I think we need it. You know what I mean? I would hate to live in a world where we don't get it because the inordinate amount of power based on money, right? Like just the amount of money that goes into lobbying and PACs and super PACs. It's just tough. It's just tough. Stan, so you're saying you think a self-driving car you own should drive into a wall with you in the car if there was 2 guys in front of you? I won't answer that. Stanz, what should I cook for dinner for my nieces tomorrow? You think I would tell you that? You think I would tell you what you should cook for your nieces tomorrow? Get out of here. Favorite starter Pokemon classic? From my cold, dead hands, I will tell you my favorite starter Pokemon. How much money have you made off your Tesla stock? I shan't tell you. Stanz, what is your secret 3rd job that you won't talk about? Sorry. Who is your favorite rapper? Oh, you'll never know. Vanilla Ice. Stanz, what's the saltiest you've ever been after a Melee set / any other game? There was one time when H-Rock and I were playing Melee, and he was talking a lot of shit because I would only down smash, and I got very, very salty. I told him, hey, don't do brain dead aerials into me. You know what I'm saying? I got salty. I was also very salty at the Risk games, because I feel like we were playing Risk in a way that did not behoove someone winning. But it makes sense because we were all getting drunk, so who cares? Favorite classic rock band? I don't know. I don't really like classic rock very much. AC/DC, I guess. Why don't you just click flip again? Oh, I didn't know there was a flip again button. I actually did not know that. I should have made you flip for that. What is your favorite video game of this year? I don't know. I played a lot of Hades. Most games that I played didn't come out this year. What are some big name games that came out this year? Hades, Half-Life Alyx, Last of Us 2, Demon Souls. I didn't play any of these. I guess Hades. If this is literally the list, then yeah, it's easily Hades. Wait, did Valorant come out this year? Fucking Valorant by a million. I love Valorant. Who's the GOAT, Mango or Armada? Currently, Armada. What's your favorite co-op game? Overcooked, probably. I think Overcooked is really fun. Portal 2 is also really fun. One of those two. What are my thoughts on Call of Duty? I think it's a pretty fun game. It's like an arcade shooter. I've been playing some Call of Duty pubs. I think Zombies is kind of fun. I have not played a lot of Warzone. Warzone is something that I want to play. If you could leave the Gen G to become the manager of C900 Thieves or FaZe, would you do it? Manager or general manager? I wouldn't be the manager of anything. I probably wouldn't leave to be the general manager of those teams either. I really like Gen G. It'd have to be a pretty fat promotion. I mean, obviously it all depends on how much they're paying too, but I love Gen G. Stanz, do you have any tips to get out of the 15-ish viewer zone? You shall never know. Would you like to pick up a chess player? Can't answer. Do you and A-Track disagree a lot on politics? I would assume as much. You'll never know. Why would you assume as much? That's really interesting to me. I don't know what you think about me or what you think about Atrioc. That is interesting. Why does Gen G keep getting knocked out of tournaments so early recently, specifically Valorant? I would say early is not true. So top 8 make first strike and we finished 9th. We literally were game 3 overtime. So I would say that I challenge that question and say we are not getting knocked out early. Stanz, what's your favorite animal? Fuck if I know, dude. Dog? Cat? Kangaroo? Stanz is a lip-cuck soy boy and Atrioc is a gun-toting proud boy. Got it. Hey, Stanz, casual fan here. I'm a student and head of the esports club at Stanford University. I'm interested in connecting with some esports orgs to coordinate an event or partner in some way. Any suggestions for connecting? Maybe with Gen G? Yeah, Gen G's huge in the college space. The Stanford? Imagine it's like Stanford. It's a shittier college. I also think the gambit that I would do is just tweet that. Hey, I'm a student head of the esports club at Stanford. How do I get involved with esports orgs? And then just at literally every esports org. Fuck it. What are they going to do? They can't stop you. It's a free country. That's what I would do. Stanz, will you admit that you would get destroyed by a kangaroo? No, I wouldn't. In fact, I had a conversation with Atrioc off stream the other day where I was talking about the kangaroo gambit. And after going through the size of an average kangaroo, which is only 100 pounds, 100 pounds. That's literally, if you guys don't think I could throw Brady off a cliff, then obviously I couldn't take a kangaroo, but I could. Stanz, who would win in a hand-to-hand fight, Atrioc or Lud? I won't answer. When did you experience the biggest growth for yourself, psychologically or number-wise? That's a great question. I don't know if you mean streaming, but I know when I experienced the biggest growth, there's 2 moments in my life where I've experienced the most growth as a human being. One was in 6th grade. I went from being the smartest kid in class and getting straight A's, not doing anything, because teachers are like, well, this kid's not an idiot. So all of a sudden, teachers started like forcing me to do things on time, and I got my first non-A. And that's changed my world. It was a glass-shattering moment. And it definitely changed who I am today. I'm so glad it happened. And then I remember taking like a freshman-level philosophy course in college at Arizona State. And that also, learning about hedonism really changed the way I see the world as well. Stanz, I remember you quite vividly talking about never saying, How do you do it? It's as simple as not saying, I can't think of a single exercise to tell you. One thing you could do is you're talking to someone. You're sitting across at a table. Let's say I am right here and my friend is right here. And you are to give them a speech. You're to talk about something you're passionate about. You're talking about Valorant. You're talking about esports. You're talking about chess. And every time you say, the person you're talking to just goes, It's like literally jarring. And they punch you in the face with it, you know, And you just keep doing that. And eventually you'll get so scared of saying, that you will never say it again. The trick is to replace, with silence. No one cares if you take a minute, take a pause. Best and worst part of your average day. The best part of my day is definitely when teams win. I love watching teams win, whether it's in officials or scrims. I like watching scrims and the players do something good, they pop off, and then a teammate will tell them like, damn, that was badass, or like, nice job on that hold. I love that. Worst part? I don't know, I hate emails. I fucking hate emails. All my coworkers probably hate me because I'm the worst at responding to emails. I'm an in-person Andy, if that makes sense. Discord, DM me, do something. I'm just not an email guy. Stanz, where can I message you about merch? Because I think I have a goated idea. You'll have to find out on your own, brother. Any advice for a dumb small streamer? I just started 2 days ago and have no clue what to do. You have to give people a reason to watch your stream, and it has to be apparent and it has to be quick. If I tune into a stream and I'm not hooked in the first 4 seconds, for example, the way that I counteracted this is I took a very strong no dead air mantra. If you came into my stream, you were going to hear me talking. There's no universe where you came into my stream and I'm just playing COD like this. That would never fucking happen. How boring would that be? And that is why I talk so quickly and I don't shut the fuck up. If this becomes a vid, want to say subscribe? You had one chance, coin. Stanz, don't fucking ignore me with this coin or whatever is going on. I hate this. Let's play chess. Oh, that's not a question, so I don't know why I flipped. Hey, Stanz, heads or tails for my prime? Yes. Does that mean you want to flip right now? All right. Heads you prime, tails you don't. Why? How do you keep motivated through your busy day? I don't. I'm terrible at motivation. I'm very bad at it. I take frequent breaks. You guys ever heard of the Pomodoro method? It's supposed to be 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. So for 25 minutes, you cut out all distractions, you do whatever you need to do, and you take 5 minutes, you do whatever the fuck you want. Well, I do the Stanzadoro method. That's 25 minutes off, 5 minutes on. Straight up. 5 minutes every 25, baby. It works for me. Will this video have a clickbait title? I mean, I assume so. All my videos have clickbait titles, right? None of you guys watched the Bigfoot video, you fucks. Stanz, and I agree on Queen's Gambit. Want to play chess now, Stanz? That's my question. Want to play chess right now? No, I don't. I want to keep doing this. Thoughts on the new Pokemon card craze? I think it's cool. The one thing I worry about is young people buying packs beyond their means, but I think it's fun. Watching rich people gamble is fun. I enjoy it. Will EMLC come back anytime soon? Probably not. EMLC as you know it, the podcast, the 1 hour long podcast with me and A-Truck will never come back, unfortunately. I want to save it myself, but I need help. And I don't know what to do. I want it to be a 30-minute quick hitter show where I have the pardon the interruption things on the side and I literally crank through them like 2.5 minutes at a time. Stanz, do you actually like Goldine's Gok Gok lips? It depends on what you mean by like. I do think, and I said this in the video, was that Goldine's most notable characteristic was her lips. They were very kissable is what I believe I said. Most important question of all, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I cannot complain. Stanz, will you check your Discord? Stanz, how do you feel about me working for A-Track and wanting to go for Blood too? I'm just flipping for fun at this point. It's not even a question. My only skill is having a deep knowledge of YouTube and Twitch. How do I use this? I mean, work at a marketing agency, right? YouTube and Twitch are the reality of how you reach millennials and younger. And so if you know who's cool, what's cool, how to promote a product, like how to create good content, that is the Ludwig. Ludwig has a deep knowledge of YouTube and Twitch. He used that to create good content for himself. And he used that to be one of the biggest content creators in the game right now. I wish I had a deep knowledge of YouTube and Twitch. Can you play the keyboard behind you? Thought about LSF? Man, you're low rolling, boys. You're low rolling. Stanz, do you think it's a good idea for me to start my own restaurant selling homemade gelato and bubble tea? I am a huge proponent of bubble tea. I think that boba is sweeping the nation. If you live in a college town, you should. You should open up a bubble tea joint right next to the university. The truth is most restaurants fail though. I don't think boba died. People still love it. I kind of want a boba right now. Would it be crazy to order boba? I'm gonna use the restroom and ask Rochelle if she wants boba because I'm kind of craving it. BRB.
12 seconds later.
All right, I'm back. No, we're not getting boba. No boba. Thoughts on Cyberpunk 77? Damn, this actually feels rigged. Do you still play Valorant? Yeah, a lot. Why am I a better Pokemon player? You aren't. Who are your top 5 greatest Melee players of all time, not including yourself? Of all time? Damn, I have a proclivity for the 5 gods. So I really like Mango. Probably cut PP and put in Ken. So let's say Mango, Armada, Ken, Left and H-Box. Those are probably the top 5. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm stinking. Who would win in a fight? You or a pack of dogs? Depends on what breed of dogs, you know? Pack of Chihuahuas? I'm sending those guys flying. You know that. Would you rather be in your current body with a child's mind or a child's body with your current mind? Of course a child's body with my current mind. Who in their right mind would want to be a child's mind in my current body? You die sooner, you're still dumb as shit. That's crazy. Do you do that little eyebrow raise face every Tails? In some heads. Real stuff, man. What wings do I get with my pizza? When I got wings, you have to get some regular. You know what I mean? Regular buffalo. When I would go to Buffalo Wild Wings before I was a vegetarian, I would get half regular buffalo and half that, what, the sesame one, spicy sesame or whatever it's called, the Asian Zing. Asian Zing is what it was called. How often would you, H-Rock, and Lud hang out IRL before Big Rona? So before I left the Bay, H-Rock and I would probably hang out once every couple weeks. One of us would go to the other person's house. We'd watch, like, we'd eat dinner and watch a movie or something, watch a TV show. That was fun. But then I moved down here, so we haven't hung out IRL since Genesis. We see each other as a trio at Genesis and at TwitchCon. Boneless or bone-in wings? Bone-in, dude. Boneless wings or nuggets. How much does esports pay on average? I think that question is impossible to answer. Does the CEO of an organization or owner mean the same as like a player in a game that no one watches? That question has no answer, unfortunately. Can I become the official Genji Pogostuck player? You don't even have to pay me? No. Stop saying thoughts on Chrome, weirdos. How'd you get through the period of streaming when you had like 3 viewers? Just make a friend who's the fastest growing streamer on Twitch, you fucking loser idiots. No, I got past 3 viewers myself. I think the best way to do it is to stream games that have very low populations. If there's only 100 people watching a game and there's like 3 streams, stream that. And maybe when the guy that has the most viewers gets off, they'll come to you because they want to watch that game. Want to hire me on Genji so you don't have to pay me and I get health insurance? That's not a bad idea. Is Lud's flamboyant cockiness and sly flex of popularity and wealth annoying? I don't think he flexes popularity or wealth ever. I think the only time he does it is for a bit. Ludwig is actually one of the most down-to-earth people I've ever met. I think he is one of the most self-aware people I've ever met too. As he gets more popular, he gets a little douchier, but it's also still funny. Me and H-Rock were having a conversation in Discord the other day, and he joined the room, and me and H-Rock are finishing our conversation because we were literally in the middle of a sentence, and after about 5 seconds of him in the room, he goes, "Hey, I'm here. Please give me attention. Hello, I'm here. And it was funny. He's just funny. Why does Hearthstone suck so much, and why do I still play it despite how much it sucks? I don't know, man. I used to play it when it came out, but I got really bored of it. Can we get an official ranking of LOL, LMAO, LOL, LMAO, LMAO, and LOLs? I have never fucking LOLsed in my life. Don't you fucking ever put that on me. Yeah, it's very easy. It's very, very easy. If you guys don't understand the hierarchy, that's it. That's it. Can I blow it up for you? That's it. It's so easy. Sometimes I'll throw this in, but I just do it for the culture. It's like a Twitch version of this. How has Twitch speak affected your life? Oh, I say Andy a lot. Rochelle says Andy a lot too now. She'll say you're like a forgetful Andy or something. you're a one forget Andy. So the thing is, I always forget one thing. Like whenever I'm asked to do something. If it's like, hey, wash the dishes, vacuum the house, and mail this letter. I will wash the dishes and vacuum the house, but I won't mail the letter. You know what I mean? I always forget one thing, no matter what the size is. Best RTS? I'm starting to play SC2 right now, wondering what else is out there. StarCraft 2 is the best RTS. Yeah, sorry, man. You just stay with it. You found it. You did it. You don't need to keep looking, brother. What's your favorite real job you've ever had? I really enjoyed working at Patreon. So I was the head of gaming at Patreon, and I will say that the coworkers that I had there were some of my favorite. I love my Gen G coworkers. I've made some lifelong friend coworkers at Patreon. It was a cool office, a cool environment, a cool job. Everything about it was great. Do I floss? Another question stands. How do you floss? Like this, brother. All right, one more question. The next question I see shall be the last question, the grand finale. Stanz, how do you feel about the fact that this AMA has turned from actual questions to just dumb joke questions? I won't tell you.